Good morning. Welcome to New Life Birmingham. We're delighted that you have joined us for our morning worship. I'm Courtney McDaniel, and I have your news for this Sunday, January 14th. Don't forget the Outreach Ministry will be going to Eastview Rehabilitation and Nursing Home on next Sunday, January 21st at 2 p.m. For more information, please see Co-Pastor Dredden. New Life Birmingham, we are celebrating our 10th year in ministry. So mark your calendars for our anniversary gala on Friday, February 23rd at 7 p.m. This will be a time for you to be able to dress up in your formal and or semi-formal ensembles. This event is free, but you will have to register. We will conclude our celebration on Sunday at our 9:30 service. We will open registration on next Sunday. 2023 giving statements are available. Please see me in the lobby for your statement. Please be in prayer for Mother Cooper due to the loss of her sister, Frankie. On Monday, we will celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was an American Baptist minister, activist, and political philosopher who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968. A black church leader and a son of an early civil rights activist and minister, Dr. Martin Luther King Sr., King advanced civil rights for people of color in the United States through the use of nonviolent resistance and nonviolent civil disobedience against Jim Crow laws and other forms of discrimination in the United States. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He oversaw the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott and later became the first president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. King was one of the leaders of the 1963 March on Washington, where he gave his I Have a Dream speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial and helped organize two of the three Selma to Montgomery marches during the 1965 Selma voting rights movement. The civil rights movement achieved pivotal legislative gains in the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Voting Rights Act of 1965, and the Fair Housing Act of 1968. On October 14, 1964, King won the Nobel Peace Prize for combating racial inequality through nonviolent resistance. In his final years, he expanded his focus to include opposition towards poverty and the Vietnam War. In 1968, King was planning a national occupation of Washington, D.C. to be called the Poor People's Campaign when he was assassinated on April 4th in Memphis, Tennessee. His death was followed by national mourning as well as anger leading to riots in many U.S. cities. King was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977 and the Congressional Gold Medal in 2003. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was established as a holiday in cities and states throughout the United States beginning in 1971. The federal holiday was first observed in 1986. Hundreds of streets in the U.S. have been renamed in his honor, and King County in Washington was rededicated for him. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. was dedicated in 2011. Now, let's get back to our worship.